So, hello everybody, welcome to Encounters USA. We are now at the Sasquatch Summit 2019, and we're sitting with the Sasquatch Summit coordinator, producer. I don't know how many titles you even have, Johnny, but you have them all, and you have put on an excellent event. So, could you just talk to us a little bit about what's going on here and what we can expect to see at the Sasquatch Summit 2019?
Well, thanks for being here first and foremost. And we have just an array of Sasquatch researchers, with different theories, different philosophies, different techniques, and they all just kind of put their cards out on the table and share what they have with enthusiasts, people that have had sightings, believers, skeptics, non-believers, and yeah, that's what we got going on.
Well, Johnny, let's have a little bit of background on this event. So, I know you've been over these questions 1,000 times, but we want to introduce this event to our viewers because a lot of them would probably be interested in attending. So, how many years have we been doing this?
I did this the first year, 2013 was the first year. And we weren't quite sure what to expect, and it's just grown each and every year. We're kind of in ground zero of Sasquatch. A lot of people might not know that. A lot of people think it's Bluff Creek, California, but no, it's Grays Harbor County, and we have a lot of sightings, incredible sightings too. And when I kind of looked around and said, we don't have our own conference, at least one that I've ever heard of. So we set out to do one, and with the support of the Quinault Nation, we put this one on.
All right, so the Quinault Nation is totally they're down with this. They're good with this. Is there something in their religion that associates them with Bigfoot or Sasquatch?
Yeah, they call it Sietko, I believe is the pronunciation. And theirs is a little different. They're not. My understanding is they kind of stay away from the Sietko more than, like, let's say, other tribes do from Sasquatch. That makes sense.
It doesn't make sense, but we're going to have you on our podcast, so we're going to have a lot of time to talk about this. Right now, Johnny's very busy because I grabbed him right in the middle of the event. So I'm just lucky he sat down with me.
Oh.
So, Johnny, you're working with the Olympic Project a lot, or?
I don't do a lot with them, but yes, I'm a member.
Okay, so do you research a little bit, or just kind of an event coordinator?
I am. I moved out in the woods to be closer to Sasquatch.
Okay.
And I've had my own experiences with my family when I was 2. I don't remember those, but my mom and my sister, my dad, they all remember the Darrington experience. And
wait a minute, you're from Darrington?
No, I'm not from Darrington.
Okay,
but
thanks for clearing that up.
We had an experience there when I was very young. I don't remember it, but they all do. And then I've had my own other experiences, in my latter years, more currently. So, and I moved out in the woods to be nearer to them.
So and we don't want to get into this history too much, but when you came down here, I saw on YouTube, there is a video with you, the brown sighting, I believe it is. And were you with them when they took that photo?
No. I took Phil Poling, Para Breakdown, to that area so he could interview the Browns and kind of look at the landscape so he could give a better, more thorough breakdown. So that was my only kind of connection, is I took Phil Poling to the location.
Okay, but so Bigfoot is kind of a part of your life, and so I guess that kind of inspired you to get into the conference. And I can't say this enough. I was overseas for a long time, and I came back. When I left, Bigfoot was, people laughed about it, and now it's become just huge. So tell me, is it growing every year? I mean, this turnout is phenomenal.
I think it fluctuates. Yeah, I think it fluctuates. But as more and more people have more and more sightings, they get Bigfoot on the brain, and then they become, kind of citizen scientists, citizen researchers, and they're out in the woods looking, wanting to know more.
All right. So last question, Johnny, before I release you to your duties. what can I expect? What can the people that are out there, they're curious about the event, what can they get out of this when they come and attend this?
I think that with the broad array of speakers, whether it's science, whether it's woo, you're going to leave kind of just taking what you want out of everything that you've learned, accepting what you want, you discard the rest. You might walk away saying, oh, it's a bunch of baloney, but I don't think so, because I've had more skeptics come in here leaving believers after they've seen the evidence that these people have collected, and a lot of these people, they take it very serious. And so I think you're going to leave a changed person up here.
Yeah, and I just want to add to that is what you're going to see when you come to these conferences, you're going to see scientific evidence. You're not going to hear stories about things that happened to somebody's brother-in-law in Kentucky. You're going to see, you're going to listen to recordings. You're going to see visual evidence. You're going to hear people talking about DNA. It's all become very scientific, and that's why it's so interesting, and that's why it's such a great event. And Johnny, I really appreciate you being on the podcast, and I can't wait to get you on for a full hour interview.
Oh, I can't wait to do it.
Johnny Manson, thank you for being on Encounters USA. You're a great man, and thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, we'll see you around the conference.
All right.
All right.